Yeah, we got to talk about that one House Republican who did not sign on to the Epstein file release, painting himself out to be some kind of hero to protect innocent people that are in the file, just periphery connections with Epstein, but not guilty or you know, he's not a hero. He's extreme MAGA. He is so extreme that he didn't get hardly any individual donations. He was funded by extreme MAGA millionaires and billionaires, okay? And that's exactly who he's protecting. They've been going to him saying, help us, help us, help us make sure this doesn't get released, okay? He's not a hero. But he does bring up one concern. People associated, people who were interviewed by authorities, people who maybe testified, whatever, who are innocent. You know what? You and I are level headed and mature enough to decipher these files. You've got time frames. Before 2006, when he started getting investigated and then convicted in 2008 of solicitation for prostitution, there was 2 years of heavy media attention because FBI agents and police officers were talking to anybody who would listen, saying, this wasn't prostitution. There were victims of child sex trafficking. It made the news. So, who was choosing to stay connected? Who's emailing and engaging with Jeffrey Epstein from 2006 and beyond? Especially after 2008 when he was convicted. Who? You will be scrutinized, even if it's to ask him for a recipe for that seasoning on some steak you heard he knew how to make really good, whatever it is. And then we've got the 2019 conviction and the 2 years prior when he was being investigated and going through the process of actual sex trafficking crimes. Who was engaging with him during those 2 years? Not just Donald Trump at Thanksgiving, but who else? So, if you knew this about somebody, would you engage with them? Would you engage with them if they were being charged for solicitation, prostitution, had heavy lawyers, big media attention, and then got convicted of it, and you heard the FBI and the police saying, no, wait, it was more than prostitution. It wasn't prostitution. There were victims. Yeah. Now, I think that there's going to be a lot of black markers everywhere. And here's the real risk. You've got MAGA conspiracists, unhealthy extremists who have been radicalized and who are impulsive when it comes to taking in conspiracies. And they're going to fill in those black names with Democrats everywhere. They're just going to make up names. They're going to make up conspiracies. Conspiracy pushers are going to create all kinds of stories because of all those black marks all the way through it. And it's going to target Democrats. Just watch. That's what's going to happen. There you go.